First, I'd want to convey the sort of understanding I currently have
Yes, very good.
about Advaita, and then phrase my question. Um, so far, I feel that Advaita is something that can be understood. I mean, understood using the limitations of knowledge, language, allowing for I, me, you, we, all these pronouns. Um, Understood also in this sense that. Uh, you start off with the belief that I am this and I cannot be this, I should not be this should not be there, I should not experience this. And you just see that these experiences come and you're still there. And in this sense, the witness is there, and what is witnessed is also part of the witness. And so I felt that it's this can be understood in the sense that there is nothing that threatens this limited notion of I. Even the threatening is itself is part of the you know
Play.
yeah. So this is what I understood if
Okay.
with those limit. Yeah, but the question I want to ask is there was nothing supernatural I felt about this. That you go into a trance or everything dissolves and none of that sort. But I've heard that there are actually people who are able to do supernatural things like miracles, and then through touch or something put you in a trance. Or so you get the gist of what I'm
Yes.
saying. So in are there such people that you know of who are capable of, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Before we get into that, I felt the earlier part of what you were saying was very interesting and we should look deeper at that. So, you talked about having a set of beliefs and a set of understanding, and once you understand that there is just this one witness and everything that is being witnessed is also a part of the same witnessing itself. Now, is this your living experience?
I mean, whenever I don't feel it, then it's an experiment. I mean, it's a thought that comes. It's a hypothesis. You test it, and
Yes. So,
it more
this
often
is
than not,
very
it's
good.
turned out true.
Very good. Very good. So, now when you check on this, so forget, if you can, all the previous discoveries and insights, and let's check now. When you check on who you are, what do you find?
Whatever is happening now, I mean, there's no, as in, depends what do you mean by I, and
Yeah, yeah.
so as in there is all this now. It's limitation of language again. I mean, again, what do I say? uh, I am experiencing this. I can say all of everything. This conversation, the
Yes,
voice is there,
yes,
or I can also
yes,
say the voice
yes,
is there. This is there. That is there.
yes. So this I that is experiencing this realm or anything that is happening here, what is it that can be said about this one?
Um,
Okay, let me even drill it down further for you. Because another popular notion these days is that all there is this what is happening phenomenally. Yeah? So is this your experience that all there is here is that phenomenally, or you also find the presence of something which is prior to all of these experiences?
no.
You find that only thing that is here is the sound of the fan, the sound of this voice. That's all that is here. There is no subject to these objects.
No.
There is no experiencer of these.
I mean, it's that is also a concept because these things come and
So
go. So,
not using any concept. Just
huh,
when we are checking now, you're hearing this voice.
yes.
Is there an experiencer of this voice?
No.
Is there a speaker of the word no?
There is the sound no, but I mean it's, yeah, there,
The experience of the sound is there,
yeah.
but there is no experiencer, you're saying.
There is no, I mean, there is no reason to believe that, and
Don't believe anything, just check.
huh,
Best
huh,
way to do the inquiry is not to go to any belief,
huh,
just to check
hmm,
what is happening here. So these sounds are here, this mouth is making some sounds.
hmm,
Is there an experiencer of these sounds?
no.
Huh? Is there one who knows that there is no experiencer? We said no.
Hmm.
So who is that one that knows that there is no experiencer?
No, again, is there, I don't see why there should be somebody who knows there is no experiencer.
There are only two ways to report on something.
Hmm.
The first way is that we have a concept of something and we
Hmm.
report from there. I read that the world is round. That's why I say the world is round. You see? The second is to say that this is what I see. I saw that the sun comes from the east, so I report that the sun comes from the east. You see? So when you are saying no,
Hmm.
is that coming from the concept that there should not be, or from a direct experience that there isn't any?
How can I tell?
This by checking like this. And I'm very happy you are at least open to this checking, you see.
Huh.
So when I've said, let's keep the concepts aside, you have the intent to do that, which is itself very beautiful for me. So as this openness is there, then the recognition, the checking about who we are, the inquiry, as Bhagwan said, who am I, will become easier and easier and clearer and clearer. So already we say that, you say that there is no experiencer, there is just these sounds. So the experience of these sounds, there is no experiencer. Then my next question was, who is aware of this fact? Either it's a fact or it's a notion.
It's an experience that there is no experiencer.
Exactly.
Huh.
So who's aware of this experience?
No one. I mean, the experience is there. I can't find an experiencer.
Yes.
And this is also an experience, the not
Yes.
finding of an experiencer.
Yes. Yes. Now, in all of this, you say that this is an experience. You see? And yet you cannot find an experience. So what does that mean? You cannot find the phenomenal existence of such an experiencer.
Yeah.
And yet, that there is awareness of this, that you are aware of this, cannot be denied, isn't it?
There is a, sorry?
Either you are aware of it directly, or you're making it up, and you're not making it
Yeah.
up. Therefore, you must be aware of it. Is there a third option?
I mean, I'm saying there is experience. So now you're asking me if I'm aware of that experience.
Yes. Otherwise, how would you report it?
How would I know that I'm aware of that experience? I say the experience is there.
Yes. On what basis?
Um,
And I'm saying, I'm offering to help you with this, to say that there are only two ways in which we can say something. One is that we learnt it conceptually, and therefore we can report it. Like I said, the world is round. Or it is our living experience. It's our direct awareness of this fact. So which one is it in this case? Or if there's a third option, you can tell me.
I mean, the experience is there that there is, I can't find an experiencer.
Very good.
Huh.
And who is aware of this? That is the question.
No answer.
This is good.
Huh.
This already is very good. So when you say no answer, does it imply that there is no awareness of it, or it's a bit fudgy right now as to what is aware?
Um, the thing is that I can offer hypotheses, but
That is of no interest to most of us
exactly,
here. So let's
exactly.
keep that aside.
So I could say that, I mean,
What is happening now?
what is happening now is,
You said very beautifully that I can sense the experience of something, but this experiencer I cannot find.
hmm,
And therefore, just the simple question was, who is aware of even this experiencer, but that there is, who is aware of the experience, but no experiencer?
I mean, again, I feel this is also an experience which is just being reported, that there is no experiencer, and
Yes. And who is aware of it? One thing is certain, that it's not Amba that is telling you this is what is being experienced. It is not Rahulji who is saying this is what is being experienced. There's something more direct in this experience. So who is aware of this experience? Does this question resonate for you?
hmm,
And if this question resonates for you, it's going to make all of this very simple actually. Hmm? It's going to make all of this very simple, because mostly the prolongation of the seeming spiritual journey is for two reasons. One is that the inquiry itself does not resonate. Mhm. And the second is that even after the recognition of who we are, we insist on believing that which we are not. So forget about the second for now. At least the inquiry is resonating, yes? Kind of, sort of.
I mean, what I mean is that,
Okay, can you repeat the question that I'm asking?
who is aware of there not being an experiencer?
Very good.
Huh. To which I'm saying again that this is an experience, and I have no means of, again, I mean,
It's
who
okay.
is who?
Nobody here is going to Advaita police you.
Sorry.
They-
Yeah, I know.
on Facebook there are a lot of Advaita police, and you post a simple message, oh, I put my head at my master's feet, and somebody said, what master, what feet, what Advaita, we all just one, none of this ever happened anyway, so nobody's going to do that here. So you can say I, you can say whatever you
Huh.
want.
So who is to test that there is no experiencer?
Huh? No, there's no test. The question is, who is aware that there is no experiencer? Because you said that there is experience but no experiencer.
Hmm.
And I said that either this was learned or understood conceptually, or it is our direct experience. Which one is it?
How do I tell the difference?
One is if it's just coming as a concept. See, I even gave the example, isn't it? Is the world round or flat? If the question was that, what
Huh.
would you say?
Um,
Okay,
round.
don't. Most of us would say round. Why? Because we heard it from credible sources. We've learned it
Huh.
from credible sources. You see?
Huh.
So that is conceptual knowing
Right, right,
as
right.
a concept.
Huh.
Now, if I say that, what color shirt are you wearing? You
Yeah.
can just check. You see?
Yeah.
So you see it and you report from there. Now, besides this conceptual knowing and the direct checking, is there a third way to report on something? This is very important for all of us because many times, even in spirituality, you see, we're just reporting from second-hand knowledge, just from the books or parroting our teachers. You see? We must learn to now go with what is direct. Because if the truth is the truth, then the truth must be here. If the self is the self, then the self will not be found in the future. It must be recognized now. The self-realization, the realization of the self must be only in the now. You see.
I think it is sort of a concept, but it was a concept based on experiences before, where I felt that this is not allowed, this can't be me, and all that, and then I felt that this is allowed, and you know, and gradually this what I can't be uh, getting challenged gradually, and then after a point it did become a concept. There is some assurance, and whenever that is challenged again, it will be challenged. So
So, just for a little while,
hmm,
you see, this will not last very long. Depends on your definition of long actually, but just for a little while, forget about all that happened in the past,
hmm,
all the reasons for why we come to certain conclusions, what the conclusions were. Just keep them aside for some time. You see, the question is very simple. You're hearing a sound of this voice. You see, you say that it is an experience, but the experiencer I cannot find. So this itself answers music to my ears. You see? So now the simple question after that was, who is aware that there is an experience, but there is no experiencer? This requires a fresh way of looking because thinking about it will not help. The mind cannot go there, isn't it? You see this already. So we must, for this question, we have to rely on what is directly experienced here. Although the word experience is not the right one, but just you have to use some word. You see? So just like I asked him the question, I can ask you the question now. It's a simple question. If I ask a child, are you aware now? As long as the word aware is understood by him, they say yes. Where are we now? Actually, this inquiry. Now the mind will give you all kinds of resistance. It will say, but where is this going? I'm not really understanding anymore. It can say anything. Hmm? You see, because it gets frustrated with this question.
I mean, I'm not frustrated exactly.
Yes.
It's just that I don't
Not yet,
have an
anyway.
answer.
You ring the alarm, okay? If you're starting to get frustrated, I'll stop.
No. It's just that I can't give an answer with confidence, any answer. I can't say that, I'm sure that there is no experiencer, there is someone aware that there is no experiencer, nor can I say that, there is, what is the other thing? That there is nobody experiencing that there is no experiencer.
Yes, yes, yes. Because this was your report, isn't it? That there is no experiencer, there's just this experience.
Ah.
And on the basis of that, I ask this question, so who is aware of this? Now, this question will seem very troublesome to the mind, you see. But actually, it's very natural to ask. So let that, if there is openness, let that question marinate for some time and we can come back to it.
Yeah.